Hey everybody, it's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. Today I have received my Cotton Cuts clue. This is clue number 3 for the Puzzle Mystery Quilt for Name of the Rose. If we take a look at the back here, it has the name of the rose, and this is the small quilt, clue number 3 of 10. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at the pieces inside. Just as a reminder, this is Team Electron. I grabbed my reference cards so that way I knew what needed to go where, because I always forget to grab that. But anyways, so inside this packet, let's take a look. We've got 10 small triangles of A. We have, let's see, this one is fabric E. So we'll have 4 triangles of small triangle E. We have, let's see, 4 triangles, small triangles of D, and then we'll have 2 triangles, small triangles of F. Also, we have 2 large fabric of B, triangle B. I'm trying to do too many things all at once. We have 2 triangles, large triangles of E, and then we'll have 2 triangles, large triangles of A. And then for our rectangular fabric, we'll have 2 small rectangles of D, 2 small rectangles of B, and 2 long, big, whatever you want to call them, rectangles of fabric F. So that's all that's going to be in this one. We have the what the clue looks like here at the top. Whenever we get this all put together, it looks like we're going to be making 2 of them. So let's go off and take a look at our first direction. I'm going to put this out of the way and flip this over. It looks pretty simple. I love these instructions. They're very easy because it just fits on one page. So really easy to kind of know what needs to go where. I'm going to put all of these fabrics off to the side, and we'll go ahead and start working on the first part of the third clue. Alright, the first instruction for clue number 3 is to sew a small triangle A to the top left of a large triangle B, press towards A, add a second triangle of A to the top right, and then press towards A. So we're going to make 2 of these. Basically, we're just going to do the flying geese again. We're just going to put this over here. So on this seam, press it towards A, do the same thing on the other side, press it towards A, and we'll have a flying geese. And we're going to make 2 of those. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, I have gotten my first side done. You'll notice today I'm using blue thread. I ran out of black thread, to be honest. So anyways, we're going to press it towards A, which is this black fabric, and I'm using my Cricut Easy Press Mini in order to do that. So now it is all pressed over to the A fabric, and now I'm just going to go ahead and sew this one on this side and press it again. Okay, I've completed that, so I'm going to press it over towards fabric A, and as you can see, I have done 2 of these. So there is one, and here is the other, and we'll see what the next step wants us to do. My next step is to take a rectangle of B and attach that to the bottom of the A block that we just made. So let's go ahead and sew these together. Okay, I've now sewn these 2 together. I'm going to press towards B, so I'm laying my first bits down and then pressing it towards B, just like that. So that way whenever we flip it over, you'll see it is pressed towards B, just like this. How nice is that? I've done that twice. I'm going to press this other one, and then we'll move on to our next step. Alright, now that I've made 2 of these, it looks like we are going to be switching to some new materials. So we're going to set these 2 aside for now. Okay, for our next step, what we're going to do is we're going to take the E fabric, the small triangles of E, and match it up to a large triangle of A. We're doing the exact same thing again, so it's going to be E, A, E. Sew it 2 times, and we'll make 2 blocks exactly like this. I apologize if you can hear the lawnmower in the background. Apparently my neighbor thought this would be a great time to mow their lawn. Anyways, alright, so I have finished with both of my 2 blocks here. And I am now just going to press towards E. It tells us to press towards the outside fabric just like the other one. We're basically just repeating what we did the first time with a different set of colors. Alright, for the next step, we're kind of gonna like inverse what we just did. Instead of the EAE, it's now AEA. So we'll put this together because it says to sew a small triangle of A to the top left of a large triangle E, press towards A, and add a second triangle of A to the top right and press towards A. So same thing we just did, but we're inversing the colors. Okay, I just finished putting that part together, so I'm pressing now towards my A fabric. Yeah, A fabric. I forgot which one it was there for a moment. So now what we're gonna do, I have 2 of these AEAs and 2 of these EAEs. Alright guys, it's confession time. I have made a mistake. I knew it was going to happen at some point, so I'm putting this part in earlier in the video so that way I don't know exactly how this is going to look when I edit it together, so I'm going to do my best to try and make it cohesive and understandable, but as you can see, I have made a mistake, and if you, it's supposed to be, the A fabric is supposed to be up here, and then the E fabric is supposed to be, well, anyways, you can see on your directions how I messed it up. So I'm gonna have to get very friendly with the seam ripper and rip this apart and get this figured out. But basically, pay attention to the video because I will put up when it, like, depending on how I edit this, I will make sure you know that this is the wrong way to do it and how the right way is supposed to look. Alright, just to show you what I did to fix this problem, I basically started off by taking apart the bottom part of it and then separating these two, and originally I had them sewn together like this, which is incorrect, so you just flip it around. It's so simple how just one small little mistake can make such a world of difference. So now what I'm going to do is sew these together in the correct way and then reconstruct the block by sewing it back to this part and then sewing the whole thing back to the bottom. Alright, I have sewn them both together and now I'm just pressing towards the top here. I don't know that I got them exactly lined up perfectly, but again, we're not looking for perfection, I'm just looking for a finished quilt. So I'm going to finish pressing these and then we'll take a look at what our next instruction is. Okay, our next instruction says to bring step 2 to step 5, and we're going to put step 2 on the left, and then we're going to put the step 5 on the right, so it looks like this. So we'll sew these two together on this side, and then press. Which way are we supposed to press? Oh, it says press to the left. Okay, I have finished that. I'm now just gonna press it to the left here. I'm always not 100% sure which way they mean when left, if it's talking from the back or the front. I think it's from the front, but I'm not 100% sure, and I inevitably mess it up some way or another, but not a big deal. Alright, so that's what we've made, and I've actually made 2 of those. Let me grab the other one so that way you can see I'm actually telling the truth, and yes, I have made 2 of them. So here are the 2 that we just made. We're going to set these off to the side and start working on our next instruction. Our next instruction is a simple one. We're going to attach a triangle of A to a triangle of D just like this, and we're going to do this twice. So let's do that. Alright, next we are going to press this towards D. I forgot to say that. So after we've put in D and A together, we're going to press towards D, which is the white fabric. So when it is all said and done with, it looks like this. Looks like we're going to set these aside, and we're now going to mix D with F. So we had D and A, and now we're going to do D and F, and we're going to sew 2 of these triangles together. Okay, I have sewn D and F together, and we're pressing towards D, which in my case is the blue fabric here. And now, okay, we finished with all of our steps up to step 9. We now need to take step 7, which is this one, and we're going to put it to the left of the rectangle of D, so that's going to go there like that. And then we're going to take our step 8 and put that to the right, so it looks kind of like this. And we're going to press both seams to the right. Alright, let's sew this up. All right, I have finished that, so now I'm going to press to the right. Double check that you did this correctly because I almost sewed these the wrong direction. So make sure that you're really paying attention whenever you're doing this step to make sure that you don't have a mess up and have to tear out that seam ripper. Thankfully, I paid attention and got it all on track, but you should see like the slope of the white come down, or whatever color you're working with. It should slope down this way and then continue this way. Does that make sense? Like, this is how it should look. Okay, our next step is to take the step 9 that we just did. We're going to take the rectangle, the long rectangle of F, and put that on top, just like that. So we're going to sew them just like this. All right, I have sewn it together, and I kind of have to put it diagonally here on my mat because it's not quite big enough. My mat isn't quite big enough to get all of it all horizontal. But anyways, so we're just gonna press this up towards our fabric F, just like so. And we have 2 of these right now. The other one that I have is sitting on the table behind me. But now we need to take the original step 6 and we're gonna attach that to step 10. So we're basically gonna make a block that looks like this. So we're gonna take our step 6 and attach it to step 10. All right, here are my 2 finished blocks. As you can see, I made sure to fix my mistake and put everything the way it should be. I apologize, guys, we are all human, and I apparently was just getting overzealous and didn't realize what I was doing. So this is how your blocks should look when they're completed, and hopefully you were able to navigate this process with me as well as I was. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, let YouTube know that you liked my video, and then hopefully YouTube will share it out across YouTube land. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so that way you can come and check out more clues as we put our puzzle mystery quilt Name of the Rose together. Anyways, hope everybody has a great day, and remember guys, normal's just a setting on the dryer. See you later!